Now, fractions are different. They can be different. For instance, you can have fractions called proper fractions. You can also have fractions called improper fractions. And you also have the ones that are called mixed fractions. Let me show you a quick example. You have, let's say, 1/3. This is one which we call a proper fraction. Why is it a proper fraction? We say it is proper because the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Excuse me. Let me show you another one. 3/2. This is what we called an improper fraction. So this is improper. Now we call this an improper fraction because the numerator, which is 3, is bigger than the denominator, which is 2. We also have another fraction called a mixed fraction, which is, let's say, 1/4/5. Now, this is what we call the mixed fraction. It is made up of a whole number and a proper fraction. We can always change a mixed fraction to an improper fraction, and we can change an improper fraction to a mixed fraction. For instance, 1/4 is the same thing. This is how we do it. Show you 1/4/5 is equal to, we say, 5, which is the denominator, times the whole number, 5 times 1, which is 5, plus 4, and that gives 9/5. So this is an improper fraction, and to change from an improper fraction to a mixed fraction, we say 5 into 9 goes 1 time, remaining 4. So the 4 is written in the numerator of the proper fraction, and the 5 remains as the denominator. So these are the different types of fractions. Now, fractions can be added, subtracted, multiplied, and divided. When we add fractions, the rules are basic. If the denominators are the same, all we will do is to add the numerators, and the same rule goes for subtraction. If the denominators are the same, we would subtract the numerators. For instance, let me just show you here quickly. So, addition and subtraction. So, addition and subtraction of fractions. So, here we go. Example 1. Let's say we have 2/3 plus 4/3. As you can see, the denominators are the same, so all we will do is to add the numerators. We get 2 plus 4, so we draw our line. The denominator remains the same. We have 2 plus 4, and that is equal to 6/3, which gives a value of 2. And if you do the same thing for subtraction, let's say we have 5/2 minus 3/2. Again, the denominators are the same, so all we will do is to subtract the numerators, or operate on the numerators. So the numerator would have 5 minus 3 all over 2, and that is equal to 2/2. When we divide, we get our answer to be equal to 1. But what if the denominators are different? What would we do? Now, the rule is basically this. We must find an LCM for both of them. We must find an LCM for the denominators of the different fractions. Example, suppose we have 2/3 plus 4/5. We realize in this case that the denominators are different, so we must find the LCM. Now the LCM is the lowest common multiple. That's what LCM stands for. It is the lowest number that all the denominators can go into without a remainder. In this case, seeing that 3 and 5 are prime numbers, we multiply 3 and 5 in this case to get, and that would be the lowest number that 3 and 5 can go into without a remainder. So we say 3 into 15 is 5. We will multiply our numerator over here by the 5. And so 2 times 5 gives 10. Plus 5 into 15 is 3. We now multiply this numerator here by 3 to get 12. And when we add 12 and 10 above the line, we get 22 over 15. Now, you can leave your answer in as an improper fraction, but if you prefer to write it as a mixed fraction, you can go ahead and do so. We say 15 into 22 is 1, goes one time, and we have a remainder of 7. So 7 is written as our numerator of our denominator 15. So our answer as a mixed fraction is 1 remaining 7 over 15. And so this is addition of fraction.